Hey everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and I wanted to take just a couple LDRS Creative products and show you how you can use them to create a really easy card. This is probably going to be about a 5-minute card. I'm using the About Love collage and the stepped edge die. Now these edge dies from LDRS Creative, there are a few of them on their website, and usually they are used to create a decorative border on the edge of a card. But today I wanted to show you how you can also use this die to create a pretty pattern border on the front of a card. So I have a piece of A2, just regular white heavyweight cardstock, and I'm going to take this stepped edge die and I'm going to align it over near the right side of my panel. You could do this same thing on the left side, you could do it straight down the middle, or you could even repeat this pattern so you could create a full background. But I just wanted to create one strip of this stepped edge die so that I could do some collage stamping over to the left. So what I like to do when I'm doing this on the front of a panel is to kind of line up my die right where I want it to be, positioned over towards the right, and then I'm going to put it up so that it's kind of standing on my work surface so I can make sure that that bottom edge is flat against the bottom of my card, and then I'll run that through my die cutting machine. Be careful when you're peeling back the tape so that it doesn't peel back your cardstock. And then you do want to make sure that you keep the extra piece that falls out. So this one, a little chevron piece falls out, and you want to make sure that you keep that because that's going to be used to kind of complete the edge design. Now normally what I would do is fold back on the chevron pieces and complete the design. So I'll show you how to do that really quickly. But I did mention I'm going to be doing some stamping on the left, so I'm going to fold it back and then unfold it again. But here's what you would do. You would just take one of the chevron pieces, fold it back, and the die does all the work for you. So there are score lines already in the base of those chevron pieces. So you're just kind of working with the cardstock and folding it backwards. Then you take the tip of the one chevron and you push and tuck behind the tip of the chevron in front of it. So you can see here how that design comes together really easily. And then that extra chevron piece that I mentioned, it completes the design. You just kind of tuck it in at the top. I'm going to go ahead and untuck these though because I'm going to be doing some stamping and I didn't want the extra folds to kind of get in the way. So I'm just going to unfold these, lay it back flat, and then I'll take that over to my MISTI. My 14th wedding anniversary is tomorrow, and so I wanted to create a card that was kind of clean and simple, just like my partner is. So I'm going to use a really easy color scheme. Whenever I'm doing any kind of collage stamping, I like to stick to a limited color scheme. I just think it looks more cohesive that way. So I've got a purple, I've got a teal, and then I have like a berry purple almost. I'm going to start with my largest element, which is how I always like to start, and then kind of fill in around it. So this big love that's kind of stacked on top of each other, that's where I'm going to start. And then I have a little XOXO that I'm going to put below it. And then I will also put a little tiny sentiment that says "You're my person" right under that. I just like to lay out my stamps so that I know about where I need to stamp. So I want everything to be centered top to bottom. So I know that I need to kind of put this love a little bit higher than center. So I'm going to position that so that it's over towards the left of my die cutting, and then kind of popped up just a little higher than center. Then I'll ink this up, and I'm using Parisian purple here. I'm going to ink it up, make sure that it's nice and inky, and then I'm going to press that down into my cardstock. And you can see here, I'm giving it a slow press. You can literally see that ink transferring to the cardstock. And then I'll give it a second just for that ink to soak in. And then I like to do it again just to make sure that I have nice solid stamping because this is, it's a blocky sentiment. So you might need to do 2 stampings. Then I'll clean that stamp and I have my XOXO, and for that I'm using that teal ink, and that one is Tropical Sea. And then I will come in at the bottom with the "You're My Person," and that I will use Boysenberry Blast ink. I liked this color combo. This was just kind of one that I went on to Google and looked for just an easy color combo, and I thought this one was really pretty, and I thought it was one that my partner would like too. Now I'm going to add some pops of black. That's something that I always find myself doing when I am collaging. I love to have little pops of a neutral color, and my favorite neutral is either black or gray. And I thought the gray would kind of fade into the background here, and I wanted it to be more bold. So I folded down my stepped edge design because this next sentiment I want to be able to position kind of nestled into those chevrons. I'm grabbing the stamp that says, I'd fall in love with you again and again and again and again. I thought that this kind of stair-step design really paired well with that stepped edge die. So I stamped that in black, and then I grabbed the little outline heart, and I'll just create a visual triangle of hearts. So I have one in the top right, and then I'll put two down in the bottom left. Just really easy block stamping here. And then that's pretty much it for my card. Now that I have all my stamping done and my chevron pieces are folded down, I need to complete that design. So I grabbed my extra chevron that die cut with that piece. I'm going to add some liquid adhesive, and then you just kind of replicate the design here, mimic it rather. You tuck that tip of the chevron behind the one in front of it, and the top flat pieces of the chevron, they're going to just align right up at the top. They should be flush with the top of the card. I'll give that a second just for that glue to adhere. Then I'll flip this panel over, and I'm going to add some foam tape behind it. You don't need to do this. You could adhere this to a card base with liquid adhesive, but I think the foam tape really is a great way to add some quick and easy dimension. But you could cut out a couple minutes of time here by using liquid adhesive rather than the foam tape. I have thin strips of foam tape that I'm just going to adhere, kind of following that chevron design, because I wanted this to be the part that pops up so that you can see a little bit of color poking through and add some of that instant dimension. Then I will adhere this onto kind of a minty aqua colored card base that's going to really go well with the teal ink that I used, that Tropical Sea ink. So that's it. This is the finished card done in just a few minutes, and I really think that you can color customize this to fit anyone that you need to send this card to. And even though I'm using it for an anniversary card, it could be great for a wedding card, Valentine's Day, just to tell somebody that you love them. It's great for all kinds of occasions. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!